What's poppin', people? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. We have finals, some more 7th grade Demon Lords versus Imperial. We will try and get more varied footage next week, but I don't know, it's always first week always seems to just be the same players stuck to top tables. The Imperial, by the time this comes out, the Imperialdramon deck profile will be out, so go watch that after this one. If you want to see the exact 50 that Liam is running. And of course, 7 great Demon Lords, you've seen the deck list already, and you've seen Balfi do some donuts on people. We are going to see a Daiken that does hit into a double with the Veemon in the back, so very, very clean. Y'all know there's no Mega Death, no Giga Death, so there's nothing that Balfi needs to worry about aggressively in, but Hammer Sparks are the tech choice. So removal should be pretty interesting in this one. He's tried to beat, he has tried to beat 7 great Demon Lords with his abilities, and you saw the Hammer Spark immediately allows him to go into Imperialdramon here. So we're going to swing jamming unsuspend. And of course, this matchup gets a lot easier knowing that if you would die to an option, you partition out. Start of main, we are going to delete the Lucimon. So Lucimon is... yeah, the Lucimon is going to get scooped up. Gate of Deadly Sins. Getting the pop there. We are going to load up the Belphemon sleep mode. We're going to use it's the inherit of the Gate of Deadly Sins that does what it needs to do. So just figuring out what his protection is there. I mean, the Lilith is a nice way of doing it because Partition does not let you partition if it's by your own effects. So you can't like calling your own stack and spit out 2 bodies. So using the Lilith as a way of stopping the Imperialdramon is really, really cute. Big fan. We're going to play out the Veemon. So we are going to get swing unsuspend. Oh. And we are going to go into the dragon mode. We're going to gain 1 as well off of it. As we do go into a brand new pile. Swing unsuspend is going to hit the option card, which is going to go straight into delay. Just reading it just to find out what it does, but we are chilling. Memory printer is looking pretty good. We're going to go in for an extra check just in case. Doesn't look like we have lethal on board here. So we're just going to put a Veemon forward. It was just to gain the extra memory back, I think. And we are going to go into the dragon mode, which makes it so if a Digimon is digivolved or he plays by effects, then we are cooked. But the gate isn't played by effects, it's just reducing costs, so we're not going to get anything off of the dragon mode. But still, it's nice. The Digivolve is going to be... oh, that is played by effects, but we are going to get turn player prior, so he's going to get the Digivolve, which is going to actually get through it, so I like that. It's the Digivolve 2, which is cray-cray. Like, the Digivolve 2 and a pop just immediately eviscerates a partition body. So we've done a fantastic job with the board clear there. Obviously, he is still on lethal, but I believe the Creepymon does say blocker on it. So Daemon is going to be there, but we're going to summon a Wormmon. Wormmon going to make the Stingmon. We're going to gain the Memoir into the pile to suspend and swing clean out of Imperial.
Matrix Digivolution.
Yeah. Today's sponsor is me. I appreciate everyone supporting me as they have, and there are plenty of other ways to support. The memberships, Twitch Prime, and all of that are great ways to do so, and just making sure that in addition to slapping like down and making sure you are subscribed, there are plenty of other things that I do that I really love doing and take a lot of work, and appreciate if you guys also gave them a shout and gave us some honest feedback on them, because the only way we can make them better is if people tell us what they like and dislike. But yeah, that's it for today's sponsor. Appreciate you if you didn't skip it. Back to the video. And I would like to say a big old thank you to everyone that has been supporting the channel, as we do have at the mega tier, Josh, a tier 3 on Twitch, as well as an ultimate here on YouTube. Then for our ultimates, we do have the Tommy NT, Tommy Tricks on the sticks, 3 Strike Cruel, and new to the ultimate tier, Bradley Rob, going from rookie to ultimate. Champions, we do have Shinny Carry, Coffee Deus, DHM, Solar Ouroboros, Bainbridge Cumes, and we do have Thomas Yates. Appreciate all of the support from the Ultimates and Champions, and even the Rookies Greatness Beam. Veemon in the back, and it looks like a Gate and a Systemon block, as well as a Digimon Emperor, so it looks like maybe we're on a slight brick. Not ideal. Gonna get the bounce with the Magnamon, a pretty clean one. It looks like we've missed the timing on the bounce, which is a bit unfortunate. I mean, finals, you got to make sure you done what you need to do. So we're going to put the Blanc down, which is going to get a little bit of a deletion. It's going to get popped at the end of turn, but just getting a free, just single draw, no jamming. It does also mean if this turns into a Imperialdramon, we're not going to be getting as much draw power, which is why the 5th egg is technically more optimal, but it does look less cool. So sometimes you just have to drip and try not to drown. But I mean, Imperial draws a bajillion cards anyway, even without the extra egg. Next up, we're gonna get the D-Digivolve with the Beelzemon, and wait, so it's D-Digivolve and then pop, but I don't think we have 10. I think Balfi's had enough disappear yet. So just setting up another name, and we are going to get our suspension as the pile does come down. No memory extension at all, just going to be going raw for raw. But still, 2 checks, no jamming. And they just manages to survive in security. We're going to spark. And then we're going to go into the Dragon mode. Dragon mode going to suspend the Digimon Emperor. And just one memory to play with. So I believe it's -6. This time we actually are going to go for the D-Digivolve. And it is going to take us all the way down to the Magnamon. So it's a pretty tall Magnamon. It is blue, so it still would draw. It doesn't have jamming, so we're missing out on 2 jamming draws off of those eggs. But we are just going to get that single one. I'm going to find the Veemon off of it. Miss Mem Boost does give Balfi a little bit more to play with. We're going to go for just the 1 choke, which I absolutely do not hate. Digimon Emperor now can unsuspend. We're going to get all of our Demon Lords lined up. There's 5 Demon Lords and then 1 in the gates. We need 1 more to be able to Ogudamon in order to end the game. Which is a bit unfortunate there for Balfi. I don't think he has the means of being able to do it. We're going to boost. And then, do you have a means of getting rid of this body? Because the problem is he has to get rid of it and then also try and shut down Pile. We're going to go for the Beelzemon. Beelzemon is going to get the D-Digivolve. Swing over it to get the clear, and then you have to drop a Daemon here. Or you can go into Beelzemon, which is just going to burn the 1. Looks like we're at like 18 or 19 cards in trash. Pretty low trash game from Balfi. I think the idea is you have to get a blocker. So yeah, it looks like we are just going to have to scoop it up. Clean stuff from Imperial, putting the hurt on nice and early. If you did like what you saw and you do want to see more, consider joining the memberships in order to get stuff ad-free and early. And as well, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Drop a like and, you know, even drop us a comment. What do you think of Imperial and EX6? Do you think it has legs, or do you think it is a fake deck with 7 Demon Lords out there? And if you're in Manchester and the UK in general, consider coming to our winner box. In fact, don't even consider. Do come to our winner box on the 27th of July. The Limitless hopefully will be pinned in the description if we've got it all set up. But as always, have yourselves a damn good one.